Takže jsi viděl anomálii uprostřed zóny.
So you've seen an anomaly outside the zone.
Tohle je temná strana zóny, ale je zde další, osvícená zóna. Je někde za náma, ale nevidíš ji.
This is the dark side of the zone. But there is another, the shining side. It's here all around us, but we cannot see it. I wonder what...
Chudák Jizva. Já ho znám z Kife. Chlapíka s nekonečným smyslem pro humor a teď...
Poor Scar. I knew him, Skip. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. And now...
A jestli neexistuje, tak neexistuje ani osvícená zóna. Tada, tada, tink, tink.
After death. If that's the case, then there is no shining zone. Tagan, 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 ding, ding.
Takže jsi viděl anomálii uprostřed zóny.
So you've seen an anomaly outside the zone.
Tohle je temná strana zóny, ale je zde další, osvícená zóna. Je někde za náma, ale nevidíš ji.
This is the dark side of the zone. But there is another, the shining side. It's here all around us, but we cannot see it. I wonder what...
Chudák Jizva. Já ho znám z Kife. Chlapíka s nekonečným smyslem pro humor a teď...
Poor Scar. I knew him, Skip. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. And now...
A jestli neexistuje, tak neexistuje ani osvícená zóna. Tada, tada, tink, tink.
After death. If that's the case, then there is no shining zone. Tagan, 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 ding, ding.
I don't know what the hell you're doing here, Stalker. But you got here just in the nick of time. The question is, can we trust you?
Do you trust Richter? He's the one who sent me here. He said you could help me find Nestor.
Ha! You just might be our ace in the hole. We've got a certain interest in the basement under the factory. And we found one of Nestor's hideouts there, too. He's got quite an archive. And my gut tells me there's some clues down there about his current whereabouts. But we've got a problem. The ward. They've sealed off every exit from the factory and jammed all our communications. And they did it while my men were inside. We could really use a good man who can make short work of a problem like this.
Why don't you rescue your men on your own? Am I really that special?
Well, I can name one advantage. You don't really know us. Worst case scenario, you won't tell the wardens too much. And they're experts at loosening people's tongues. Trust me.
I'll see what I can do to help your people.
You don't need to go in guns blazing. The building is large and dilapidated. There are plenty of ways to get past the patrols and security checkpoints. The last time my squad made contact was in the basement. The place you're looking for is down there too. I'll send you the lab access codes. They might come in handy. Hold on. Here, take my gun. If we end up in a firefight, the zone likes it quiet. That's what we say.
Can't let you in.
Why can't I go in?
We are pursuing a criminal gang. I can't give you any details, but we don't want anyone getting in the way. In case there is an armed confrontation.
I want to talk to your commander.
That's impossible. All communications with civilians are handled by authorized staff at the center. If you're up for it, you can go to the chemical plant. About face.
want to get me killed? Sure have. Why would you read them, though? Calm down. As long as the slag heat's mine, you're safe. Come on, be quick about it. Like I got a choice, and I'm stuck in the freaking slag heap for good, tinkering with this stalker trash. Freaking scanners!
The detention center sent word that the detention center sent word that a stalker is coming to help. So I'm gonna treat you as a friend. For now.
Who am I talking to?
I'd rather introduce myself some other time. Your death is part of my plans. I suggest you come to me. Up the stairs. I send you the code to the door.
Give me a hand. Bring that shit over here. Go on. Turn it on. Easy. We've got an infinite amount of time ahead. Catch some rays.
Open up, asshole!
See ya. Good luck.
Oh, for fuck's sake, leave me alone.
Are you all right? Fucking wardens. Well, at least someone got out.
Your men are dead. But I guess you already know that, don't you?
I do. Their sacrifice can't have been in vain. We have to go back. We haven't discussed payment yet, but I don't like to be in debt to anyone. Good luck. May you find your path through the zone.
Didn't expect to see you here. Look, I got something for you. I've been thinking some things over, but all that matters is that we made it here in one piece, right? And the artifact could have failed.
Why were you trying to get here?
I guess I screwed up in the lesser zone. Listen, that guy at the factory, was he pissed off?
He was in good spirits.
Really? Then I guess he's forgiven me.
What happened to you on the way here?
Bumped into a bunch of noontiders. They had some kind of hardware with them. If I didn't know the monolith was done for, I'd have thought they were making those totems again. I hid in the bushes right away, but I was like 15 feet away from them. I don't know how they missed me.
What happened to you?
Bumped.
See you around.
Questions? You can't demand anything from the zone or try to seize it by force. You can only earn it. Anytime.
A good man is always on time for lunch.
Who said I'm a good man?
Richter, and the guys from the detention center. And me, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Don't worry, this time you won't have to lift anything heavier than a bottle.
What happened at the factory?
They say, you've got to use whatever's close at hand. And there are plenty of things close at hand in the zone. If you know where to look. Like a scanner.
I'm gonna check the surroundings.
I was told it was invented at the Institute.
Who told you that? Darlin? Nah, kiddo. All their gadgets are just revamped Project X designs. They were found in the old labs.
Project what?
The zone harbors many secrets scattered among the old bones. There were scientists here way before the Institute, even before the zone itself came into being.
Ah, so they're the ones that left us the goodies that we give to the ward. Take a seat.
You, don't like the ward?
The ward have no desire to conquer the zone. They want to extend the Institute up to its borders.
They want to turn the zone into a testing ground to meet mankind's insatiable needs. Darlin says it's all for the greater good of the mainland, but what does that really mean? It's perfect as is. People come to the zone to witness miracles.
One of your miracles wrecked my home.
Uh-huh. Things just got interesting. So you've seen an anomaly outside the zone.
That's why I'm here. Someone's gotta pay.
Oh, shit's gotta go down at the Institute. I've heard the rumors, but never firsthand. And I've got a funny feeling there's more trouble to come.
As long as S.T.A.L.K.E.R keeps going, none of this is gonna end well. For any of us.
What do you want to achieve?
Zombie! Relax. This is the dark side of the zone. But there is another, the shining side. It's here all around us, but we cannot see it. I wonder what's out there. Eternal spring? The Klondike of artifacts? A new home? Or our hearts, desires? But most importantly, no ward. We want the shining zone to reveal itself. For now, as far as we're concerned... Oh, shit. You're just a good guy. That's all I'm going to say. Or rather, I think that's all you are ready to hear. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Would you like some toast? I get it. You're angry. That's why you're not hungry. And couldn't care less about the troubles of others.
can I help?
The Circle facility stands on top of an old lab. It used to be locked shut, but the ward has managed to break it open. That's when the troubles of the mainland began.
I need to figure out what they're up to there. But the PDAs taken from the dead wardens are pretty useless.
I can get inside once I have my scanner back. I've already found something.
Really? What is it?
An early model. Looks like monolith tech. Where'd you get it?
One of my attackers had it on him.
Sounds like Strider is in trouble. You must head over to Wild Island. Normally they don't let loners in, but we'll figure something out.
All right. You're looking for Strider, the leader of Noontide. They've used PDAs like this one in the past. They're not exactly welcoming to outsiders, and for a reason. But I've got an idea. I've got a guy inside Noontide. His brothers were supposed to deliver an important shipment to their Wild Island base, but they've gone missing. He'll send you the coordinates to the spot where they made contact last time. Find that cargo, and it'll be your ticket in.
Sure. Noontide isn't going anywhere. But you'd better hurry, just in case.
You mentioned the Shining Zone. Do you really think it exists?
Belief is a complicated thing. And I'm a simple man. I don't believe it. I know it. I heard about it from a man who's been walking the zone for longer than any of us. He's seen the Shining Zone with his very own eyes. I'm talking about Sterlock.
Sterlock? You mean that Sterlock?
The one and only. He went to the center of the zone, and that's where he saw it. The other zone. The real one. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to share any details about it. But we're not picky. When you don't have a map, directions will do.
You mentioned the Shining Zone. Do you really think it exists?
Belief is a complicated thing. And I'm a simple man. I don't believe it. I'm talking about...
Why did the zombies just walk right past you?
Maybe we're the zombies. Always restless. Always longing for something. Ha! I'll teach you that trick if we end up hitting it off. I'm not saying goodbye.
I'm glad you're with us, Skiff. Trust me. Scar knows where to find a little light in the zone.
Sure. Noontide isn't going anywhere. But you'd better hurry. Just in case. I'm not saying goodbye.
Good to see you, Skiff. I should have moved my camp a long time ago. We're sitting ducks out here in the open. But there's some folks out here I just can't say no to. Besides, it feels good to lend a hand to someone the ward doesn't like. Means we got a lot in common.
Who are those, folks you just can't say no to?
You've met him before. Scar's got a mind of his own. But if he's asking you for something, it's not wise to refuse him.
That sounds like a threat.
If you don't trust a man, why follow him? And if you don't want to help him, why should he lead you? If you want folks to trust you, you have to trust someone else first. Otherwise, we'll all stay alone, bereft of purpose or meaning.
I think you had different people with you the last time we met.
Spark is more than a bunch of stalker groups. Scar believes that everybody needs to work with everyone else, get to know them, and learn to rely on each other.
Do you agree with that?
Scar knows what he's doing.
You said you could help me.
Scar says you're looking for a traitor among the wardens. I think they very much like to find him themselves. Maybe they already have. In order to make sure, though, we have to hack into their radio frequencies. And that means we need their sensors.
So, where do I find these sensors?
We already have them, and it's all thanks to you. Richter gave us your little present from the Lesser Zone. You did the right thing, Skiff. Trust me on that. Now, let's see what those dogs are barking about.
All patrols, you are to detain Lieutenant Sterlock at once. Do not negotiate with him. If you encounter resistance, to kill. Alpha Team, you're cleared to enter the claw. Bravo Team, get to the vent. Lieutenant Mike... Monolith Tech.
Music to my ears. Well, Stalker, if the ward is going after one of their own, and there's Monolith Tech involved, this Sterlock fella might be the one you're looking for. I take it you want to find the traitor before the wardens do. Good hunting.
And what's in it for you?
Today we scratch your back, tomorrow you scratch ours. Who knows what might happen the day after tomorrow? Besides, we've heard a lot about you. As for me, I expect you to seriously thin out the canine population.
What about you? What are you gonna do?
We've got a hunt of our own, Stalker. But I reckon we'll meet again.
Thanks. I'll get going.
The Zone always sides with those who tread softly. One more thing. Spark pays generously for the heads of those warden curs. If you eliminate all their patrols, we'll appreciate it.
No, Stalker. You're on your own for now. No, Stalker. You're on your own for now. No, Stalker. You're on your own for now. You'll never find him.
Find who? What are you talking about?
What's the point of it all? If there's nothing inside me, there's nothing, period. The Zone took everything. Every last bit. Maybe there was never anything there to begin with. Look, Stalker, do me a favor, okay? Make it quick. Right in the head.
Okay, if that's what you want.
Just make it quick. You're gonna have to.
All you need.
Why did we have to come all the way here? Where'd you come from? The ladder's broken. Keep your hands up.
Easy now. I'm just a stalker. What happened here?
Some kind of creature. An invisible one, I guess. I've never seen anything like it before.
I'm looking for S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Have you found him?
So you know about him too? The commander has all the info. You got a map kit? I'm out.
Here, help yourself.
Now I'm good. Hey, stalker! Titmouse! Tell the commander that. He'll get it.
Sergeant? Oh, the Stalker. So you're the one who killed that thing, eh? Thanks. What are you doing here? Looking for a backup power system too? Well, you found it. The switch is right behind me.
I'm looking for S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Where is he?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, huh? Well, you're out of luck, arsehole. My orders are to eliminate anyone connected to the lieutenant.
Calm down. Let's talk.
I don't discuss my orders with stalkers.
Shoot to kill!
Sergeant? Oh, the Stalker. So you're the one who killed that thing, eh? Thanks. What are you doing here? Looking for a backup power system too? Well, you found it. The switch is right behind me.
I'm looking for S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Where is he?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, huh? Well, you're out of luck, arsehole. My orders are to eliminate anyone connected to the lieutenant.
Calm down. Let's talk.
I don't discuss my orders with stalkers.
Target acquired! Excellent! Execute!
Attention everyone! Intruder alert! Repeat, there is an intruder in Echo Station. Lieutenant, no! We're friendlies!
So much for the zone elites.
Ha! Put him down like a dog.
Have you found the commander? Is he alive?
He saw me and went straight for the gun. So, no.
Stalker piece of shit!
Shoot to kill!
Sergeant? Oh, the Stalker. So you're the one who killed that thing, eh? Thanks. What are you doing here? Looking for a backup power system too? Well, you found it. The switch is right behind me.
I'm looking for S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Where is he?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, huh? Well, you're out of luck, arsehole. My orders are to eliminate anyone connected to the lieutenant.
Calm down. Let's talk.
I don't discuss my orders with stalkers.
Target acquired! Excellent! Execute!
Attention everyone! Intruder alert! Repeat, there is an intruder in Echo Station. Lieutenant, no! We're friendlies!
So much for the zone elites.
Ha! Put him down like a dog.
Have you found the commander? Is he alive?
He saw me and went straight for the gun. So, no.
Stalker piece of shit!
Shoot to kill!
A stalker. Curiosity. I told you he'd come.
You told me a lot. And left out even more. Thank you for coming, Skiff.
I didn't expect to see you two here. You're working together?
Scar is always eager to help. But he never tells me why.
Why spoil a good surprise?
What did you want to talk about?
I found out that the Ward moved a wish granter from the CNPP to S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
The monolith.
That toy is way too dangerous. Even for Dallin. Especially for Dallin. The zone itself could suffer for it. And then the dark would eclipse whatever light still remains here.
I've seen Faust. You mentioned the wish granter as well before he disappeared.
So he's in on it too. The past will never let us go, will it?
Can you remind me again what the wish granter is?
An atrocity.
It's a device that was used to protect the center of the zone. They had it installed inside the CNPP sarcophagus. It drew stalkers to it with the promise of granting wishes.
The wish granter, or monolith, drove people insane. Those who survived the ordeal were brainwashed and became monolithians.
I've always wondered, Strider. What did you wish for when you got there?
Do you think Faust is planning something that involves Circa?
If you put 2 and 2 together, you'll probably get 4. Even in the zone.
If the monolith really is at Circa, like Scar says, then Faust is doing all of this for one reason. To get inside the Institute.
Dallin is hell-bent on making a scientific breakthrough, by any means necessary. If the Wish Granter is activated again...
No. I won't allow that to happen.
A Strider wants to know what Faust is up to. I want to get to the bottom of the whole scanner business. But what's in it for you?
See, Strider doesn't trust me either. But like I told you before, I just like helping people. The zone represents the delicate balance between the dark and the light in all of us. The monolith disrupted that balance once, and it will do so again. Besides, anything that hurts the ward is fine by me. We all do what needs to be done, and we risk our lives for what we believe in. That's the only way, Skiff. Otherwise, we're no better than zombies.
So what do you want from me?
I see you found what you were looking for, and you're going to find even more in the darkest part of the zone, built from the brightest of intentions.
The scanner is your chance to get into Circa. Then, you'll be able to find out if that damn machine is really there. I'll get my squad together and head for the Institute. We need your help, Skiff. Noontide... No. The entire zone is in danger.
Sometimes good people make bad choices. I trust you to make the right one.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we've got wardens here. A lot of them.
Korsunov knows what he's doing, we'll give him that. Would you welcome our guests, Skiff? Strider and I need some time to get off the stage.
And what about your men?
Skiff will lend them a hand. He's a good man. And if not...
Let's cut to the chase. We can always check.
you are, my good man.
I've got what you've asked for. It's amazing this lamp is still intact.
Okay. Business first, I get it.
I've seen what this piece of shit is capable of.
The ward is about to attack DÓKUJI. Their best men are going to be there. This piece of shit would be very helpful in thinning out their ranks.
So we're back to the same old bloodthirsty plan, huh?
Ah, that's how the zone works. Some people have to suffer, so other people can stop suffering.
You knew all along, you son of a bitch.
Tell me, do you actually have some place to go back to? Or have you found what you were looking for?
Too many words. Too few answers.
Man. A long time ago, I woke up in the scientist's mobile lab at Yonov Station. They were good men. They fed me and took care of me, all while huddled together in a cramped little iron box. I wanted to help them, to find them a better place to live. During one of my trips, I stumbled upon the chemical plant. Yes, sure. Another brick monstrosity, but back then, it was like an oasis to me. So those good men moved there. It was the first Spark group. We kept to ourselves, minded our own business, even during the new faction war. Until one day, bam, 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 Topol, he was the first to die. Mace tried to warn us. Over here! But all he could do was wheeze. Spirit and I tried to escape through the workshop, and then the second assault squad burst in. Boom! But Snake had a grenade ready for them. Thieves rule and wardens rule. Boom! And now tell me, who holds the chemical plant now?
The ward.
Yes, the ward. I've kept away from any ruins ever since, except for the ruins of the Institute. Sure, you can take my bloodthirsty plan as paying off a debt. But this war isn't just my war. Yes, you. Him. You came to the zone looking for justice too, didn't you?
What's the point of all the sacrifice, Scar? All these victims.
What's the point? We're all to stand upon the sea. Through death, through darkness thus. I choose the nets that swallow me. This mortal coil failed us. Do what must be done, and the mystery will reveal itself. That I know for sure. As for you, just have faith.
What's the plan, Scar? What's our next move?
The plan is as simple as it gets. The ward intends to destroy the zone, along with you and me, of course. But we're going to stop them. How? Easy enough. We're going to strike back, starting with the DÓKUJI for now.
What do you want me to do?
First, head over to our tech, Power Plug. He'll hand you the control emitter and give you the 101 on how to use it and where it goes.
Oh, and Powerplug's got a little present for you, too. It's time to stop hiding, Skiff. Let the zone know you're one of us now.
Scar told me to grab some scrap here.
Scrap you can grab. As for the control emitter, I'm handing it over as I was told. So it probably makes no difference to grunts like you. Don't mess with it. We've had a few accidents already. Now those accidents are either drooling in a corner or doing a little dance under the controller's spell.
What are all these preparations for?
We're planning a big surprise for the ward of the DÓKUJI. But, in order for our mousetrap to work, we have to wind it up first. And that's where the control emitter comes in.
What do I need to do with the emitter?
There's an abandoned complex beneath the Brumming factory. Inside you'll find the device the emitter is meant to be used with. Your job is to hook the emitter up to the device. Then get the heck out of there. Comms might get wonky, but we'll know when the job's done, rest assured.
Good to see you. So, you ready for the greatest adventure of your...
I was born ready. I live for this stuff.
Let's get down to business. You see the DÓKUJI? We can't storm it head on. Faust and that Psi radiation will fry our brains before we even get close. But we haven't been sitting around, and we've got blueprints from the underground utilities. Turns out, there's a sewer line running from the firehouse straight to the DÓKUJI. It's a quiet way in, and the patrols won't see us. You gotta get to the transformer room and shut down the DÓKUJI. Once you're done, we'll take care of the monolithians, while you take on Faust. Any questions?
I've got my part sorted. What's your plan?
We've got all our friends gathered. Did you see anyone on your way here? That's the point. Today, the monolith is gonna find out how many folks are really with S.T.A.L.K.E.R. But why ruin the surprise? You're the last piece of the puzzle. Once you get down there, my unit commanders will go about their business. The monolithians have us outmanned and outgunned. But if we can distract and divide them, their brute force won't count for much.
I'll shut down the DÓKUJI, and I'll deal with Faust.
Attaboy! Now get into the tunnel before new monolithian patrols show up. The signal is patchy down below, so make sure to get to the radio room. That's our first communication point. That's the gist of it. We'll figure out the rest as we go. March, Mugwort, China. Get to your squads and take positions. Let's roll.
Are you even tuning in?
Honestly, not really. Whether we dig in or not, everything's going to change very soon. Do you get it? Oh, you will.
Why the fuck did I have to join up? I should have stuck to being a loner.
Skiff! At last! Did you find it?
Possibly. What is it?
It's the key to something incredibly important. Something that's going to change us all. And it's all thanks to you and me. Come, the time of miracles is nigh.
What miracles?
Terrifying ones, astonishing ones, and above all, real ones. Those are the only kinds of miracles we have here in the zone.
All right. What do I have to do?
Place the key on the controls over there and hold your breath. Come on, use the key already.
I know you have a lot of questions for me. Ask them, and then we'll decide what to do with you.
How do you know me?
We're aware of everything that happens in the zone, but we're not always capable of influencing it. After S.T.A.L.K.E.R tried to replicate the Caribbean experiment, some of their anomalous energy seeped into the mainland. It affected a number of people, but you were the only one who sought the truth.
Who are you? Or what are you?
We are C consciousness. We were once 7 scientists, 7 distinct personalities. Now, we exist as one mind. By merging our consciousnesses, we've achieved a direct connection with the noosphere. I am the representative of sea consciousness.
Since you survived, does that mean the noosphere is an extension of life?
The noosphere is much more than just the Earth's information field. Thanks to the zone, sentient beings can achieve eternal life in the form of subtle matter. Pure consciousness, free from the constraints and limitations of a physical body. However, should anyone attempt to harness the anomalous energy, it will inevitably result in the annihilation of all subtle matter.
What are you trying to achieve?
After the reckless intervention by S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the structure of the noosphere was damaged, isolating individual subtle matter images from one another. The Shining will reinstate the right to immortality for all sentient beings in the zone, and eventually, for all of mankind. From then on, our liberated consciousnesses will gain the ability to communicate directly with one another, facilitating the free exchange of knowledge and experience. It will be the dawn of a new age.
So this is what the Shining Zone really is. I knew it in my heart. I believed in it all along. Seek and ye shall find.
The Shining can rid us of the darkness that's holding us back, preventing us from hearing each other. It will grant us eternal life. No pain, no regret, no suffering.
How can we make this new age come sooner?
Scar, the word is at the gates. It's just a matter of time before they break through.
But of course. Fuck! Take care of them, and fast!
Remember, I don't work for you.
You're working with me. Over and out. I need you to help distract the ward while I get the professor out. I'll meet you outside. I can't get the professor out of here while you're still hanging around. You have to distract the ward.
Everyone stay put.
There's no denying I was right now, is there? What we witnessed was truly a miracle.
Sure, it was pretty impressive, but I'm having a hard time believing it all.
That's because we were so rudely interrupted. Faith always begins with doubt, but it also culminates in knowledge. Doesn't matter. We'll find another way to contact the representative. We'll need to locate the X Network Center where all the visiographs are linked. The problem is, we don't know where it is or how to get there. It's time to go legend hunting, Skiff. We need Sterlock. If anyone knows about that center, it's him.
What do you know about Sterlock?
All there is to know in the zone. He did what no one has ever done before. He reached the very center of the zone and revealed Pripyat's secrets. I've been looking for him for as long as I can remember. But so far, all my efforts have been in vain. Lucky for us, he wasn't alone on his journey. He had Fang, Ghost, and a doctor with him. And everyone save for the doctor is either missing or dead.
So, what are you gonna do next?
You should be asking what you're going to do. To find Sterlock, we'll need to track down the doctor. He's the only one from Sterlock's group whose whereabouts aren't a total mystery. He's a legend in his own right. He materializes out of thin air, heals everyone he encounters, even mutants, and then vanishes without a trace.
Okay, where do I find him?
I have no idea, but he's often sighted in the Red Forest. Listen to the local tall tales. There's always more truth to them than meets the eye. At the very least, you'll get a break. I have a feeling you could use one.
Care to tell me how you ended up on Orbita?
I found the doctor. He said I might find some answers here.
Faith requires no answers, Skiff. Especially not from these gizmos. But I'm glad you stayed on the right path. The Shining. That's the only answer we need. Now we can go back to our search for a visiograph. There's bound to be another one out there in the zone. Which means we still need Sterlock.
What did you see while I was in that pod, Scar? Did you hear Strider?
I don't need to see to believe. Now you believe too. That's all that matters.
What can you tell me about Sterlock?
Just about anyone in the zone can tell you more about him than I can. I combed half the zone looking for him once. That's all I have to say.
I found Sterlock. He thinks that all PC devices are controlled by the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program. If that's true, there could be another visiograph at the program control center.
Get him to spill everything he knows. He'll help us re-establish contact with the representative. Sterlock himself doesn't need to know that, of course. Get all the info you can out of Sterlock. That's our priority right now.
Ain't gonna take you into the noosphere. Open up.
Well, well. What a meeting. A good man in a tight spot.
You don't give up easy, huh?
You keep sniffing around.
Hey, is it just me, or were you talking to somebody?
Yeah, Strider.
Strider? How'd you get here? Strider! Strider! Have you boys seen Strider around here? Strider! Strider!
Turns out there is life in the noosphere. Can you believe it?
If you ask me, it looks more like a mind prison.
Should have listened better to the representative. Quit concentrating on the here and now.
Think instead about what we might achieve. The Shining! To get rid of the darkness that imprisons us, preventing us from hearing each other. Imagine an eternal spring, Skiff. No pain, no regret, no suffering.
I know, Scar. I just wanted to make sure.
Wonderful. I hope you didn't waste your time and that you figured out something interesting. So now it's time to share.
Find out who he contacted. What's wrong with you, soldier? You're a constant thorn in my side. Helped Strider, got mixed up with Spark.
I eliminated Faust.
And for that, I'm grateful. Sit down.
What is this installation, Colonel?
Look, I'd love to gather all you stalkers around the campfire and explain exactly what we're guarding and why. But I have no desire whatsoever to trip over your soiled mattresses while on patrol. I've been ordered to keep the aftermath of Project X a secret from the likes of you. It's too bad you trusted those dreamers. You've got a knack for it, you know? Taking people at their word. Who was it?
The Dark One and Sterlock.
You trusted Sterlock? An agent of sea consciousness?
Sterlock is an agent?
The Dark One, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Sterlock. Sea consciousness bred them like cockroaches. This installation will help us find every last agent, but only within the perimeter. Unfortunately, many of them have already left the zone, and if we do nothing, houses on the mainland will continue to burn and collapse. This is reality! Miracles and fantasies are for those who can't face up to the real world.
I'm on your side, Colonel.
Bold move.
Hey, Skiff, come on over. I promise I won't bite. They knocked all my teeth out anyway. I don't want to know whatever's going on between you and that brainiac. Turning against his own. Fuck. I'm done with all that mysteries of the zone crap. Here's the deal. Give me the key, and I'll tell you where they stashed your stuff.
Here you go. How do you know where my stuff is?
The guards mentioned it. You can overhear a lot if you play dead. Including a little chat between the Skiff and the Darling.
Let's cut to the chase.
They didn't take your PDA? Then again, who'd you even call? Sterlock? Here, this is where they stashed their stuff. Don't get caught out there. I'll give you a head start. You'll probably go quietly. But I want the ward to know I was here. Thanks for not leaving me in the lurch. Zone willing, we'll meet again.
Sweep the area!
guys. Good job. I said thank you, but hit the road already. Thanks for helping us with those critters. But you better get out of here, and quick. I said thank you, but hit the road already.
Will you tell me what happened here?
The zone happened, in all its fucking glory. We went into the tunnels, thought we'd find a way through. No, nothing but rubble and mutants. So we turned back, and the Monolithians came out of nowhere. Those bitches tracked us like fucking bloodhounds.
What kind of tunnel is this?
The road to Limansk, or so we thought. But it's a dead end too. I guess Nor himself ordered to collapse it. Fucking glory hound.
I'm looking for Spirit. Do you know him?
Where did you even... Oh, well, I guess it's no time for secrets now. He hired us to guide him to Limansk. But now it seems we can only guide him to the other side. So you're free to go. There's nothing to see here.
I just need to talk to him. Maybe I can help.
I don't think you can. It's too late. If you make it worse, you're dead, man. I'll see to it. Open up! He wants to talk to Spirit!
Those mutants are tricky, eh? Whatever SCAR's men are looking for. Around here, I don't have it. Fuck off, and let me die in peace.
How do you know who I am?
I don't have a fucking clue, but I can sure as hell see who you've been hanging out with. It's all in your eyes. You Sparkers are just like Monolithians. Blind fanatics, the whole lot of you. I'll spill it. What did your buddy Scar want?
Who wounded you?
Not wounded. Killed. One of those guys you put down up front. I guess I could have thanked you for avenging me. But I'll tell you what, vengeance might bring peace to the dead, but it ain't no fucking comfort to the dying.
Why won't your men help you?
Because they can't save me. I hired them to help me get to Limansk. But as you can see, there's no way to get to Limansk from here. So they're stuck here with me until I snuff it. Honest folk. Good stalkers. Not many left in the zone these days.
I need to get to Pripyat. I know you've been taking stalkers around Yanev.
You think I was doing it for money? Hell, I barely covered my expenses. DؔKIJI is an idiot. You can't take away someone's dream, you know? It's like the seaside you never visited. Always sunny, always peaceful. Or at least it used to be. Until the monolith showed up. I have no idea why Scar needs to get to Pripyat. But my secrets will die with me.
No one dies for real here. Scar proved it.
Scar? Huh? Do you know what happened at the chemical plant when the wards showed up? They attacked us out of the blue. I saw Tobel die in an instant. Boom. And he was gone.
And if it weren't for Marshall, I'm still not sure how I made it.
Scar made it too.
Scar was never there. He was never part of Topol's original spark. If he claimed otherwise, he was lying through his teeth. And if he lied about that, just imagine what else he might be lying about.
Scar doesn't lie. He skirts the truth, he leaves things out, but he never lies outright. Especially not about what matters most. The Shining Zone.
I've got even less reason to lie to you. I'm on my last legs here. I don't have anything left to fear anymore. Except the unknown.
Why do you scientists always have to make things so complicated? Fate is about believing in spite of something, Mr. Oseski, not because of it. Otherwise, what's the point? I need to know for sure. All right. If you prefer knowing to believing, see for yourself. Well, I didn't expect to see a familiar face here. How's it going? Double? Is that really you? I want to make sure. Tell me this. During our time in the bunker, someone saved you and your crew from a controller. Who was it? Huh. I'll never forget something like that. It was Degtyaryov. You really are still alive. Unbelievable. As you can see, Professor, fate is always rewarded. Are you ready to take action?
But there's no unknown, only the Shining Zone. Immortality within the noosphere.
Is that Topol? But how?
I told you, Spirit, Scar doesn't lie. In the zone, death is not the end. We just leave all the darkness behind.
I can apologize to him. The bunker. You need the bunker. There's a scanner in there. Tricked by some smart ass from garbage. It doesn't create anomalies. It disables them. Get it? Here are the coordinates. The instructions are there too. Scar will figure it out. I'm sure of it. Thank you. Thank you for showing this to me. Maybe there really is a Shining Zone after all. Maybe that's what I'll find my home. For the first time since the signal, I'm not afraid.
See you in the Shining Zone, my friend.
Well, spill it while I'm still breathing. Well,
some other time, when things settle down.
Skiff. You got some, curious friends here.
Why are you here, Skiff? Doc had no choice. Unlike you. Who are you working for? If you lie, I'll know it.
What do you mean, Dark had no choice?
He's a C consciousness agent. Killing me was just a program planted in his head. Those who made it to the center of the zone got the short end of the stick. Their prize was either to join Monolith and protect C consciousness, or become an agent in DؔKUJI. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R program. That's what C consciousness called it.
What about Dark? What did you do to him?
I didn't do anything. It was the TVs. They're neurovisual programmers. Those previously affected by them can't survive another exposure.
I'm with Spark. They know what's really going on in the zone. Maybe they can help me find a new place to call home, too.
You're like a moth drawn to a flame, ready to get burnt to ashes. Scar's trained to follow orders. Clear Sky used to call the shots. That's when he almost got me. But who's he answering to now? I don't think you bothered to ask.
At least with Scar, I know what he stands for. But you? I have no idea what you want.
I want the zone to be left alone. All that common good Scar and Korsunov talk about is just a smokescreen. What they really want is to control the zone. Each in his own way. No. The zone doesn't owe anyone a thing. Realizing this made me an enemy to both the Ward and Spark. Now, how exactly did you find out about X3?
So the Mercs are your friends, then? You're playing dirty. You put a hit on Dark. Maybe others, too.
When you're fighting against everyone, you use what you've got. They were my backup plan. Since you're here, it failed. The zone is no stranger to death.
The doctor told me about X3. It seems like the two of you have some history. He sent me here to test a theory.
Kaimano. Yeah, he helped me get to the center of the zone to take down C consciousness. Now he's using other people to fix his own mistakes. How convenient. He used to be part of C consciousness. He would have gotten into one of those pods himself if he hadn't escaped at the last minute. What kind of nonsense did he feed you? Something about the old experiments of the dearly departed and the data that might still be here?
Have you ever heard of the subtle matter theory? Kaimanov wants to test it.
Immortality in the noosphere? The C consciousness scientists are dead. I killed them. All of them. And took a piece of glass from one of their pods as a keepsake. It's real. And so were the bullets. Subtle matter is an induced illusion. A Psi radiation technology C consciousness used to manipulate people.
Induced illusion? Like Faust's phantoms?
Like the Phantoms, the Wage Granter, the Visiographs, the Scorcher, or the Shining Zone. Do you want a peek? It's right here. You can grab the data the doctor wants along the way. Just be sure to shut it down on your way out. I want the zone to be left alone. All that common good Scar and Korsunov talk about is just a smokescreen. What they really want is to control the zone. Each in his own way. No. The zone doesn't owe anyone a thing. Realizing this made me an enemy to both the Ward and Spark. Now, how exactly did you find out about X3?
So the mercs are your friends, then? You're playing dirty. We put a hit on Dark. Maybe others, too.
When you're fighting against everyone, you use what you've got. They were my backup plan. Since you're here, it failed. The zone is no stranger to death.
The doctor told me about X3. It seems like the two of you have some history. He sent me here to test a theory.
Caimano. Yeah, now he's using other people to fix his own mistakes. How convenient. He used to be part of C consciousness. He would have gotten into one of those pods himself if he hadn't escaped at the last minute. What kind of nonsense did he feed you? Something about the old experiments of the dearly departed and the data that might still be here?
I talked to the representative of C consciousness, and Malachite.
They're dead. I killed them. All of them. I even kept a piece of glass from one of their pods. It was real. What you witnessed was an induced illusion. Up-sea radiation technology C consciousness used to manipulate people.
Induced illusion? Like Faust's phantoms?
Like the Phantoms, the Wage Granter, the Visiographs, the Scorcher, or the Shining Zone. Do you want a peek? It's right here. You can grab the data the doctor wants along the way. Just be sure to shut it down on your way out.
So, what do you see?
Screens. A whole wall of them. All static. And a creepy chair.
Right? Have a seat.
I think I'd rather stand.
Don't worry, it won't bite.
I hate dentists.
Are you set?
Yep.
Push the button.
Can you see me?
Yeah. Looking good.
Apparently Dark One's got 20/20 vision.
What?
That's his eyes you're looking through. Wave to the man, Dark One.
Hello, Skiff. It's Dark One. Remember how I tried to kill Sterlock? I changed my mind.
Holy shit. How is this possible?
Well, C consciousness used to have very advanced technology. Now we need to figure out what the ward wants to do with it. Anyway, it's time to wrap this up. It won't be long before they sniff you out.
I've got an idea. Talk to you later.
It's good to have you with us, Stalker. Our numbers are dwindling.
What's the situation? Are we holding our ground?
Barely. The core and Monolith are at each other's throats. It'll keep them busy. But the moment either of them gains the upper hand, they'll turn their attention to us. The ward hasn't gone anywhere either. It's a race against the clock. A race against everything. Aside from that, it's the same old story. Scar's awfully calm.
What's your take on Scar's plan?
No matter what happens, we're heading in the right direction. Even if not everyone makes it to the finish line. Safe travels.
There's nothing that...
Doesn't want to cooperate. He's like the blind dog in the manger. He won't eat the hay himself, and he won't let anyone else have it either.
There has to be another way. It's what the zone is all about.
You're a changed man, Richter.
It's all thanks to you, Skiff. You were right. If you believe in something greater than yourself, life no longer seems that unfair anymore. And neither does the zone. I'm not sure how this will all play out in the end, but I'll do my best to make amends for what I've done.
After all, regret is part of the darkness we're trying to leave behind. Among other things.
So, what's the plan now?
I've got 3 leads.
I already checked one. It's a dead end. Not to mention I narrowly escaped getting killed there.
And yet,
Your efforts were helpful to Skiff. Everything happens for a reason, you see. Now, we are left with two options, the Prometheus and the Laundromat.
The Prometheus? What's in there?
A long time ago, they stashed an archive of military facility blueprints there, including maps of the underground area. At the very least, we might be able to help our friendly guide expand his collection of Pripyat maps.
What's inside the laundromat?
It was the HQ for the military forces involved in Operation Fairway. Don't bother asking about the specifics. They both have enough crap to think about as it is. However, there could be documents there related to a helicopter that was sent to locate the entrance to the underground area. Stingray 7, I think it was.
I'm ready to go.
The city is a death trap. Wherever you turn, you're gonna have to fight your way out. And that's if you're fortunate enough.
I've been through worse. I can handle it.
You ain't getting it, Skiff. I'm dead serious. Pripyat was never a walk in the park, but now...
I'm not like your old group, Richter. I won't end up lost. Trust me. Trust the zone.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's get going. Keep me posted, all right?
You got it? Here.
We are the result of an experiment, ended creating a super consciousness called sea consciousness.
Father.
According to our calculations, Earth is surrounded by a special informational field, the so-called noosphere. It links all sentient inhabitants of the planet and stores their mental images.
What's the true scientist rule?
Our main goal was to make small adjustments to the noosphere, allowing us to remove things like anger, cruelty, greed, and other negative factors from the planet.
Dad, like you said, what's the true rule of a scientist?
Individuals are unable to affect the noosphere.
Be quiet.
But sea consciousness could.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! It must be erased, destroyed, eradicated. I want it wiped out forever, without a trace, without pity! Skip!
Dig deeper, darling. Dig deeper, son.
It's all real. It's always been real. The miracles of the zone. Subtle matter. Eternal life within the noosphere. And I nearly destroyed it. Almost deprived humanity of its chance at immortality. I could have killed my own father.
There are a lot of people who are oblivious to the truth. Even I had my doubts at times.
The Colonel never had any doubt. He was always willing to kill and die for the lies spoon-fed to him by Agatha. I wonder what he'll say once he returns from the dead. I really meant well. I believed that I could make the future a little better. But Agatha's plan was never about the good of humanity, was it? All she wanted was total control. And if it wasn't for you, she would have retreated. I don't know if I would have found the courage to get to the truth if you hadn't opened my eyes to it. Thank you for everything.
What do you intend to do now?
I'm going to talk to my father, for starters. For far too long, I was convinced this would never happen again. I've got a lot of questions, and a lot to apologize for. I just need to enhance the connection. The link is still unstable. I don't want to lose him again before I'm done. And after that, well, I suppose it depends on you. You and S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Seems I was almost late. What the hell were you and the ward trying to do here?
I was about to do something right for once in my life. And I would have died for it, if it weren't for you. And they were planning to replace the representative. Once they reconnected with the generators, they could use the X network and all that C consciousness had created. They wanted to erase my father. By my hand. I don't know if Colonel found that small detail funny.
You made the Shining possible. You've played your part. Now Scar and I need to finish what your father set in motion.
It's still very dangerous out there. However, if you succeed, if it all goes according to plan, all these deaths, the Wardens, Spark, Noontide, ordinary Stalkers, they'll all be undone. Humanity will finally attain the life it deserves. A life without pain, without death, without hate. It's a risk worth taking.
Maybe, after the Shining, great experiments will finally be performed without casualties.
Sounds like a promising future. Best of luck to you. See you in the new reality.
I was afraid I wouldn't make it in time. Grieve not for the dead, Skiff. When they awaken, they will be embraced by the Shining Zone. Speak to the representative. Our goal is within our grasp. It's time to find out how to attain it.
Fuck, Skiff.
Greetings, Skiff. The last time you conversed with a representative of C Consciousness, it was comprised of all its members. Thanks to your assistance, I can finally speak for myself. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Valentine Darling, the leader of the team responsible for making contact with the Noosphere. In 2006, I refused to follow the regulatory board's orders and became one of those who created the zone by mistake. I'm sure you've accumulated quite a few questions since our last encounter.
I've heard about induced illusions being part of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program. I wasn't completely sure if subtle matter was real or if you were just a holographic projection.
The S.T.A.L.K.E.R program does indeed exist, but its function differs from what you might imagine. It doesn't generate illusions, but rather enables the exchange of data with the Noosphere. This is what made our communication possible.
So at some point, you decided to go against the regulatory board. Why?
The regulatory board, a group of influential people behind Project X, wanted to use our work to gain control over the Noosphere with the help of a generators network all over the planet. But they wanted it only for themselves. We couldn't let that happen. As long as there is darkness in humanity, there will be people like them. Our original plan was to remove this darkness. That's how C consciousness came into being. During the experiment, there was a breakdown, and the Noosphere energy rushed to the Earth, creating an anomalous zone. Thanks to it, we got new opportunities and developed the Shining Project.
We've come so far. But I still don't understand how you've been carrying out your plan all this time.
In the disaster of 2006, C consciousness took control of the X network and anomalous energy. Later, we created the monolith and the agents. But there were those who helped us from the beginning.
How did you get mixed up in all this anyway, Scar?
The Spark Science Task Group has always worked for the scientists. They studied the zone, while I believed in its mysterious destiny. Once I heard the Shining Zone legend, I started looking for its manifestations even in the most remote and dangerous places. And found Orbita. Talked to Topol, who's dead. Just like you talked to Strider. Later, Ozerski and I did everything we could to restore the X-17 visiograph and find out whether it's possible that the C consciousness scientists survived. As you can see, I was right all along. Now you're on our side. The Zone's providence has always shown us the right path.
That's all I wanted to know.
Do you have any more questions? Or are you ready to proceed with the Shining Plan?
What do I need to do to make sure the Shining becomes a reality?
First, we need to restore the connection between the center and the generators. It can only be done manually at the generators, so you'll have to make your way there through the Dead Valley. I'll do my best to teleport you as close as possible, but the teleportation system is currently unstable, so you'll need an experimental Project X suit. I'll give you the coordinates. Once the connection is restored, we'll need another piece of the puzzle. A mediator, a human being, who will act as an intermediary between the Zone and the Noosphere.
Who's gonna become the mediator between the Zone and the Noosphere?
Bringing the Shining to life would be impossible without your skiff. However, the role of the mediator requires someone with Class 5 to see protection. A single person wouldn't have sufficed in the past, but now, with C consciousness manifested as subtle matter, we can enhance the connection from the other side. Scar's mind exhibits an exceptional resistance to emissions. That's why the responsibility of resurrecting us falls on his shoulders. One might say, he was born for it.
I've always known.
We are on the verge of achieving our goal, and thanks to you, we can now attain it. Now please, leave. I'd like to speak to my son.
Hi.
The enemy is the towers of the monolith.
No, it was Sterlock. He won't be causing any more trouble, though. He's dead.
No one in the zone dies for good, Skiff. Especially the legends. I'm heading to the neural laboratory. Come down and meet me there. The others should stay put to the teleporter room. We'll wrap this up together. You and I.
Jesus. Scar.
Poor Scar. I knew him, Skip. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. And now, how abhorred in my imagination it is. My gorge rises at it. Oh. Where be your jibes now? Your gambles? Your verses? Prithee, Skiff, tell me one thing. Do you think the representative looked of this fashion in the earth?
I guess.
And smelled so, huh? What a miserable end, Skiff. The representative dies. The representative is buried. The representative turns to dust. The dust to soil, the soil to clay. And who's to say that clay won't end up a stopper for a rusty rain barrel? And just to think, once he determined the destinies of all these stalkers. So this is why, in our own dreams, sometimes we see their memories. But the representative is alive. Only our enemies claim there is no life after death. If that's the case, then there is no shining zone. Tagan, 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 ding, ding! If there is no shining zone, then all these lives were wasted in vain, Skip. It's not true. Come on, kids! The shining zone ain't gonna find itself! Poor stalker. Lost his arm and lost his head for this cause, along with everything in it. Skiff, it's time for a miracle. That's it. Stairway to heaven. Flip that switch. Very nice. My entrance ticket. Come on. Looking for Okta. Oh, there. Service exposed. Ah, I got it. Thank you. I'm going to go there. You're going to stay here. On my command, push that thing up. Don't let me down! Yeah. Ready? Go!
Richter, is this all real?
Reality is whatever you think is real.
Oh, God! He plays so well!
Finally, a superstar.
I still can hear, can see, and feel. Am I really here?
Well, who's talking then?
Many stalkers owe you their life. Thank you.
Come on, man! Spill it!
Ahoj Skife, tady Temný, pamatuje se, že jsem se snažil zabít Sterlocka? Já jsem si to rozmyslel.
Hello, Skiff. It's Dark One. Remember how I tried to kill Sterlock? I changed my mind.
Máš to? Tady. Co jsi zač? Skife!
You got it? Here. Who are you?
Skip! Ahoj kamaráde, dej tam ten odběr, sdílený like, velice mě to potěší.